Hey guys, Haruhi here, and today I'll be reacting to the Fire Emblem Heroes new heroes, Kitsune and Wolfskin banner trailer. It's very obvious who's going to be in this banner, but I do know that there is a Grand Hero battle coming up too, and there are only 2 Wolfskin and 2 Kitsune, so there's probably going to be a 5th unit. They might be in this trailer, they might not be. So I'm just going to watch the trailer through, I won't pause it or anything, and then once it's done, I'll pause it and I'll discuss each unit. I won't do stat speculation because I don't really know how stat speculation works for beast units because we don't have that many, as opposed to like if they were regular units I could base it off of what their bases are in their normal game plus what the bases are for like other units of that type, but because we have very few beasts I won't be doing it this time. But let's go. Oh, their art's really good. Wow. I'm excited. Finally, more beasts. Right, Lupine Collector.
My
Keaton.
tail is not wagging. It's not. Got it?
It's not wagging. Alright, what's he got? A new weapon, special spiral, 4 skills. Is he gonna be the demote? I saw he had Beast Valor, that's cool. Ooh, look at that wolf.
I'm game for a fight.
Ooh, that's cool. Alright, Viloria. Wolf Cub.
Your smell.
Yep.
It's different than anybody
Alright,
else.
so she's colorless and he's red. Oh, so she has a different weapon and ward beasts. She's also got 4 skills.
Too much work.
Now I'm concerned about who's going to be a demo or if we're going to even have one. Kitsune
I'm
Braggart.
Kaden. As you can see, I'm from the most beautiful
Of course he's
race
the
in
green
world.
one. The one I want the
Kitsune.
most is the green one, Kaden. He's my favorite. Alright, he has his own weapon, Speed, Reslink, and Goad Beasts. Alright. Oh, I love the design of Kitsune. It's so cool. I hope we get Ninetales eventually too, because Ninetales are cool as well. Free Spirit.
Good. Scratch my ears.
Oh, her neutral art is adorable. Sabotage Attack. Okay, that's new. And she's got 5 skills.
Hold still.
So someone's going to get demoted off this banner, probably. Alright, let me look out. Make sure there's no new characters, or if there is. Oh, wow! Okay, so there's Panay. Panay was in the top corner. Wow, that's amazing. Alright, so that'll be the end of the video on screen. But now we'll just discuss it a bit. So, to start off, we had... Let me go back through. You'll see pictures. I'll put like screenshots on the screen. Pause the video, please. Okay, so first up we have Keaton. And he is the red beast of the banner, so there's one of each color at least. So he's the red beast. Wolfskin Fang, Might 9, Range 1, inflicts speed -5, unit attacks twice, even if foe initiates combat, unit attacks twice. Okay, so that's like World of Thracia Reinhardt's Master Sword, or whatever. I know it's Master Sword in English, but like the word that it is in English is not Master Sword, it's whatever it is in like a German or something. But yeah, so he's got like a dual phase Brave Fang, I guess. Same transformation effect, and then the same thing that Nyla has on her weapon. Probably because she's also a wolf. So it's attack +2 and 10 damage when special triggers. And then he's got Draconic Aura, Special Spiral, and Beast Valor, which we now have, which is great. So we've got... I also saw that we had Goad and Ward beasts, so they've just like covered all the bases basically with beast skills. We've got Hone, Fortify, Ward, Goad, and Valor already for all the beasts. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I saw this and I thought he was going to be the demote, but there are 3 other units in this banner that have 4 skills. Are they just gonna... They wouldn't demote 3 beasts. That's too many. They only demote 1 per banner. Anyway, so that's the first one. I'll skip ahead a bit. So now we have Viloria, and she's a colorless beast. Yep. Wolf Pup Fang. Grant speed +3. At the start of turn 1, grant special cooldown -2 to unit and unit support partner, if any. Wow, so that's like... Wow, hers is just... It just has special spiral built into it. That's OP. Wow, a weapon with special spiral. That's like Dark Mistletoe. except it affects more than one person. Wow. She's going to be like a highly sought after unit, because you could get one copy of Special Spiral, but you could have a unit that gives Special Spiral to, and it's not even like adjacent, it just says grants at the start. Oh, it's only at the start, sorry. It's not like Special Spiral. It's like Quick Impulse, but it's -2 cooldown. But it still affects multiple people, that's pretty cool. And then she's got Luna, Close Defense 3, and Ward Beasts. Alright, moving on. We've got Kaden. He's a green beast. Wait. Hold on a second. Keaton is infantry. Viloria is infantry. But Keaton's a horse? What? I didn't even see that before. Horse? So he's got 3 movement, but that also means he's weak to horse weapons. So he's weak to, I think it's Dusk Uchiwa, which is performing Xander's dagger. He's weak to Makaya. She hits horses, right? Armor and horses. He's weak to just Zombardo, Poleaxe, Rider's Bane. That's so odd. I mean, it's a good balancing thing because they don't have anything for beasts yet, but... Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Alright, what are his skills? Oh, I've skipped a bit too far ahead. Take me to... Okay. Kitsune grants defense +3. Grants allies within 2 spaces bonus to attack speed defense res during combat equal to current bonus on each of unit's stats. Calculates each stat bonus independently. Alright, I don't really understand that. Grants allies within 2 spaces bonus to stats during combat equal to current bonus on each of unit. Okay. Ah, I see. So if you buff up Kaden, he grants those stats to the units on the team that he's within 2 spaces of, but they're spur or goad type buffs. They're in combat, but it's his visible buff. So basically, because he's a horse, that means he gets horse emblem buffs. So if you put him on the horse emblem team, he'll get, you could give him like Hone Cavalry or Fortify Cavalry and put him on a team with other members with Hone and Fortify, and then he'll give an extra +6 to everyone within 2 spaces of him. That's actually pretty good. And then what's his special effect? If unit transforms, grants attack +2, and if unit initiates combat, inflicts attack defense -4 on foe during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Is that the same as Tiban? I'll put a little note on the bottom if it is yes or no. Actually, I won't. I'll forget to do that. But the follow-up attack, no, that's Tiban's skill. That's not his weapon. That's his sturdy strike, whatever, the tier 4 skill that's like death blow but on steroids. So he's got pivot, speed res link, and goad beasts. But he'll probably be better off with horse buffs and putting him on a horse team. But it's gonna be so weird to see him move 3 spaces without being on a horse. I mean, I know we have that now because we have Azura, but yeah, that's so weird. And finally, let me skip ahead a bit. Okay, so Selkie's blue, and she's also got, she's also a horse. And she has Fox Kit Fang. Grants res +3. Its other combat is if units res is larger than foe's res, and if foe uses sword, lance, axe, dragonstone, or beast damage. Okay, so that's melee. So if at start of combat, if Selkie's res is higher than foe's res and foe is a melee unit, grants bonus to attack, speed, defense res equal to 50% of difference between stats. Maximum bonus of +8 to each stat. Damn, that's kind of OP. And then she's got the same thing about follow-up attacks that that Keaton has. No, Kaden, not Keaton. Keaton is Viloria's dad. Kaden is Selkie's dad. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. So she's gonna have like good res? Oh, she's even got even res wave in her skills and iceberg, so she's probably gonna have really good res. I don't remember if it's been a while. I mean, I did play Fates recently, but it's been a while since then, and I don't really remember what the stats of beasts were like because I didn't really use them that much. They weren't in like my final team or anything. But it seems like she's gonna have pretty high res, and then she's got attack speed bond and then sabotage attack 3, which is new. And it seems like we're going to get others of this skill probably for the other stats. At start of turn, if any foe's res is less than unit's res minus 3, wait, and that foe is adjacent to another foe, it inflicts attack minus 7 on that foe through its next action. So let me just try and get this cleared up. At start of turn, if any foe's res is less than Sookie's res minus 3. Okay, so if Sookie has base 30 res, and she's got plus 3 res from her weapon, so that's 33 res. If any unit on the field has 30 res, because that's 33 minus 3. If any unit on the field, if any foe, sorry, has 30 res, and that foe is next to another foe, inflicts attack minus 7 on that foe through its next action. That's actually pretty... That's not that bad. That'll hurt armors a lot if they're not running armor march. And even if they are running armor march, the AI tends to keep them together so they can keep marching. Unless you bait out one specifically. That's pretty good. That could go like... That could go really well with a unit with dual ploying. Because, like, you know, you're hitting... You could do like... attack ploy, speed ploy, and then defense ploy, and have one of them as a seal, one of them as a... I mean, not attack ploy, sorry, attack, sabotage attack, and then 2 ploys, one in the C slot and one in the seal slot. That's actually pretty good. And then she's got even res wave. Alright. And then if we skip ahead a little bit more, just in case you missed it, I'll show the screenshot. So it looks like this will be the final map, or pretty close to it, of the chapter. We've got Leaf, Kaden, Keaton, and Panay. And Panay is probably going to be our Grand Hero Battle unit, which is surprising because I predicted on Twitter, I said that this new banner is either going to be Fire Emblem Awakening units that are shepherds that we're missing. Oh, sorry. Shepherds that we're missing, followed immediately by Legendary Crom. I was hoping they would pair up like that. They don't always, but like I can still hope. But I thought that Panay was going to be one of those units on that Awakening banner. So they would have like, because we're missing a few still. We don't have Vake, we don't have Muriel, we don't have... We do have Sully. Kellum, not Hayato, it's the Hayato from Awakening. Riken, Panay. Yeah, there are still like a few of the shepherds that we're missing. But there's also characters like Sayuri and stuff that like come after in like the second part of the story. But like in the first part, there's still a few missing units. And I thought Panay was going to be on a banner like that with other Awakening units, and she would be like the premium one. But wow, she's just going to be a Grand Hero Battle. Although that is our second Blue Beast unit as a Grand Hero Battle, which is kind of sucky because it's like It's like the fact that they gave us like 3 dagger units. Not back to back, but almost back to back, for free in Tempest Trials. Well, not Tempest Trials. One of them was Air, and she was a legendary hero. But like they gave us Winter Cecilia and Hot Springs Camilla and Air, and they're all like dagger units, and 2 of them are even dagger flyers. So now we've got 2 blue, like free Blue Beast units. She could have been a different color. I wonder what she'll be though, because she's a Targwell, which is like a rabbit. So she'll probably maybe be a horse, because Targwell are kind of like long, kind of like Kitsune are, as opposed to Wolfskin, who are like big and bulky. I wouldn't have been surprised if the Kitsune were armored units. That would have been pretty cool. Oh, that would have been a bit OP as well. Like I think people would have been mad about that. I would have been too, actually, now that I think about it, because they would have been really strong. Because that's like an armored dragon basically, except it just attacks defense. But yeah, maybe Panay will be a horse too, a beast horse. That'll be different from, at least it's a different class of beast. It's still blue, but it's not a flyer like the one that we got last time was, whose name I don't remember. I just used him for guard on my regular Lucina because I gave her guard and it worked out pretty well. But then I stopped using her and I swapped to Spring Lucina with that crazy set, which you can watch in another video that I have on this channel. But yeah, this banner looks really cool. I might try and summon on it. I don't really need any of these units, but I do want Kaden because he's like my favorite beast. I also wanted Panay, so I'm glad that she's free at least. What did Kaden have? He had a Link, Speed Res Link, and he also had Ward or a Goad. But his Beast Stone effect was really cool. I liked it. I currently run Racing, so my main team right now is for like in-game content. If I'm doing like Aether Raids or Arena, I'll use my Aether Raids team, my Arena team. But in like regular game content, so like Tempest Trials and just like Bound Hero Battle maps and Grand Hero Battle maps and all that jazz, my main team is the crazy special Spiral Blade Tome Lucina, Spring Lucina, plus 10 male Corrin, who's full support, and then I've got Racing as a dancer, and Mia, Halloween Mia as a flying healer, because I need to have no more, I can't have any more infantry units on my team because one of my Corrin skills is attack tactic, which Lucina needs because her attack is abysmal. But I don't know, because my Lucina gets, well actually no, that wouldn't work like that. I'm just trying to think, because I could use his abilities to my advantage, because if he's giving his stats, his visible buffs as in combat buffs, he'll be getting, if he stands next to Lucina, he'll get speed plus 5 because she has joint hone speed. He'll also get attack plus 6 from attack tactic because I run 2 infantry and a flyer, and he would be a horse unit, he wouldn't be infantry. So that would mean I'd be able to give Lucina an extra 5 attack and 6 attack and 5 speed. And then if I gave him dual defense, derived defense res, which is what my Racing has right now, I could just like give him the seal and put Racing somewhere else. He can go on like my flyer team or whatever. But that would leave me without a dancer, which is dangerous. But I could always replace Mia with a flying dancer that's colorless, which would be just Leanne, because I have Leanne. But yeah, that got a little bit off topic. But that's going to be it. I'm really excited for this banner. I'll probably go for Keaton just because he's my favorite, and he's also green, so he'll probably come pretty quickly. This is a new story mode banner, not like a paralog, so there'll be 20 free orbs plus login. We also know that there's going to be a Forging Bonds event, which means we're going to get 8 new accessories, probably tickets for this banner too, silver tickets, which means I'll have to save up those. If I do end up summoning, I'll probably record it. It'll be a very small summoning session. I'll probably have like less than 150 orbs, and I'll only go for Kaden, and as soon as I get him, I'll stop. Because I am saving up, because Brides are coming and Spring is coming. They really can't put anyone that I want in Spring right now, except maybe an Anna ult. But Brides, I'm scared of Brides, because we don't have Bride Lucina yet, but she exists in Fire Emblem Heroes, Warriors, sorry. And they might put Anna on there as well, but that's just like a dream. I kind of just want an Anna ult, and that's kind of what I'm saving for right now. Lucina ults, Anna ults, Alphonse ults, because he's my favorite lord, he's my favorite boy, he's my husband. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. If you like my content, feel free to like the video and subscribe. My content is very slow drip feed, but I'm gonna post more videos. I'm working on it, and I guess I'll see you next time there's a banner review, and you'll see me with more videos in the future. Bye, guys.